Hello, people. Sorry for the delay on the commentaries. I think my original plan was I wanted to do one like every single day. But more realistically, I think it's going to be like once a week. Maybe twice a week. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, to ease back into it, I figured I might switch it up a little bit and sort of commentate on my Acrobat-Bridges latest record, which is a couple months ago, I think. So I'm gonna break it down step by step as best as I can. So let's go. So I'm gonna pause it right away. All right. So the latest and most time-saving element that has been introduced. Actually, it's not really the most time-saving element, but it did help me lower it down. The previous record was 36 seconds and 900 milliseconds. And for a quick little explanation, when this server was first made for defrag or strafe jumping, racing, whatever you want to call it, the timer was basically designed. I don't want to give like a big technical aspect, so I'm going to give it based on my personal projection, I guess. I don't know. But so basically it's like intervals of 0.50 milliseconds. So let's say you got a time of 39 seconds and 400 milliseconds. Well, the only times you can get after that is 39 seconds and 350 milliseconds, or 300, or let's say the other way, like 400 milliseconds, 450 milliseconds, 500 milliseconds. So this has been updated since then, but to keep things fair, because this was a pretty active map at the time, we decided to keep the old timer, just to keep things so people's times can still compare. So that's pretty much a quick explanation on that, and maybe one day I'll break down like the history of Acrobat-Bridges and like point out where all the time savers was. Actually, that sounds like a way better idea than what I'm doing now, but hey, I'm already recording, so yeah, fuck it. So yeah, the most recent time save is actually right here. So there's actually a couple instances of FPS changing in this course. There's already one that's been in use for years now. But there's a new one that is pretty recent, thanks to Valor, who I think he said 250 frames. You're not going to see it on the frame rate because it is a demo playback, but I'll explain it right here. So right now I'm in the old route. Used to be a loop star right here, and it was very painful. But Source on Jedi Academy, he found this new route, which you can do half of it. But you can't do the full thing because of how the physics are different that Loda ported. That's another story that one day we'll get into. But yeah, not enough time. So the new route is you're gonna jump. You're gonna do like a pretty specific force jump for you to clear here and get to the ground as fast as you can. You're gonna position yourself like right here. And then you're going to FPS change to 250 frames. You just use like whatever key is comfortable. And then you're going to position yourself to be sort of diagonal with this slope, upward ramp. So you kind of want to go toward like the end of the ramp on the other side, diagonally. So you'll see as I do that right here, boom, I'm at like 1,000 units right here. So this part is actually really annoying because a lot of times you'll actually skim this ramp right here and lose all your speed. So this is a very reset heavy run, and it's very annoying. But as you can see, I have like 1050 right here, and I still made it over, which is incredible. So here we go. We're going to keep going, trying to get as many units. My goal here was to try and get 1,200 before the jump. I didn't really get there, but it worked out in the end anyway. So yeah, just try and get as much units as you can here. But you don't want to go too fast because this section is pretty hard to keep your speed unless a new route comes through, because a lot of time you're gonna bonk your head on here and kill all your speed. But right here it kind of worked out pretty nicely, and especially right here too, your goal is to land on that bridge up top. You want to hit on that slope, but you're going so fast that you're gonna overshoot it, so you kind of have to carve pretty good. As you can see, I like barely make it right here, but I still get that speed gain. And so a couple more bunny hops, you're gonna hit here. So this is probably the hardest part of the entire run. You wanna skim this corner here, and then you wanna skim this corner here, and you wanna land perfectly in the middle of this section. And then here's the other FPS change. And actually, you don't actually need to FPS change here. You can keep it at 142, but it has to be perfect. And you can actually do it while hitting this wall, but you just need to have the perfect speed. So I pretty much just FPS change every time, and then like right here I switch back to 142. So you can hit this slope here. A lot of times you're going to be hitting that other bottom part and then lose a significant amount of time. Wow, I can do this. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, this is the second hardest part, is getting a really good wall smack here and not losing too much speed, because you want to get around like 26 to 2700 units right here. And as you can see, I got pretty much what I wanted. And then also it's pretty hard to make sure to, yeah, at this point you hit the slope and you're like, holy shit, dude, this is the run. And it's so hard to not choke this part. A lot of time you can like overshoot this and completely miss the ending jump, which is right here. Yeah. So yeah, this run worked out really well. And I swear that extra 200 milliseconds is all because of Valor's tip for me, which is something I can't believe I never really explored before. But yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of bridges right there in the latest run. So yeah, sorry for the quick commentary video, but I promise I'll try and work on more saber stuff. And if you like the strafing stuff, then yeah, we'll start doing that too. But anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.